Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is Tuesday, June the 3rd, and here is my May stitching update. Well, I'm a bit late and I have a lot of things to show you. So I just received all my gifts for Mother's Day, so I will show them to you today because it's stitching related. And as usual, I will show you my starts, finishes, fully finishes, plans, and all this good stuff we do on Flosstube. First of all, my book of days for May. You can see I stitched every day and sometimes 2 whips a day. A bit of housekeeping here. I stashed a lot again, and for now I'm having the smallest stash I ever had, kit-wise, I think. So it's like the I think the smallest count of kits I ever had in my life, except times when I was a monogamous teacher, and I think it's okay. It's I think it's more natural, like waves of life when you're just destashing something. It is fine. I think it is fine. I have seven finishes today, but they're all smalls, and they're cute, but they're small. So it took me like 2 days to finish, like 4 days to finish, etc. I touched all my non-seasonal whips and I destashed my whips, as you know, so my whip count now it's something around 12. It was 50, and yes, I destashed everything that was not exciting or comfortable to stitch. In case of non-comfortable stitching, like too small count, you know, I can see normally 20 count Aida, but I couldn't see 40 count linen. So that's why some of the whips probably will be restarted, but not now. For now, I will show you all my whips I will work on, and some my plans, some my starts, everything. Okay, let's do it. Let's start with finishes because it's quick and easy. No particular order, but this one I finished in 4 days. This is Cluck Cluck by Riolis, and I stitched using the kit materials, and I just added some beads for her necklace and for her purse stripe here, so you can see the beads. So here she is with all her friends. I don't know what I want to do with that. Probably it will be just a seasonal piece for Easter next year. For now I didn't fully finish it, but it's okay, it can wait. This is, I believe, 14 count Ida Rustico and anchor threads from the kit. Okay, now, I don't remember. Okay, no order. Each of these things took me 1 evening of stitching, and this is Fruit and Berry Bowl by Owl Forest. I had 3 frames like this, and I believe in Fruit and Berry Bowl it's like around 20 little pieces. I had a kit, so I had a pattern and the floss pack by Owl Forest, so I stitched grapes, I stitched pears, and red currants. So I used the frames, you can buy it at all Forest, and they ship to America at least, and so it's all nice and beautiful on the back. And I used the strand, the cord Owl Forest uses to tie their threads. So I will try to show them all together. Probably, maybe it will be my thumbnail. Okay, so it was like 3 evenings of stitching, and it's now fully finished, and it's on display in my kitchen. Okay, let's put it somewhere. So they have a little piece of wood to help them stand, but I dropped one somewhere. Then I couldn't live without my wooden stitching on wood, so I stitched Karkadun. It's by Evgenia Kolesnikova and Magic Story UA, and this is the monster of a dirty cup when you had a hibiscus tea in there. So Karkade is a plant, like it's a Turkish, I believe, name for hibiscus. So here he is. He stitched on a wooden base with DMC, and it's felt on the back, and he's really cute. And I have a pattern to give away. So you can easily stitch him on plastic canvas or perforated paper, and he will make a great ornament for Halloween, or just if you like little cute monsters. So if you want to take part in a giveaway, just say TA in your comment, and I will send it to you if you win. I will use a random comment picker. Please don't use giveaway, gift, prize, win, and all this stuff. You all know, please be 18 plus, so I can ask for your mailing address, so you know the rules. Here he is. Say TEAT in your comment if you want Karkadun to be yours. The pattern calls for DMC, so plastic canvas or perforated paper will be great. All the backstitch is perforated paper and plastic canvas friendly. Okay, then I had another start and finish, and this is from Wonderland UA. This is a little pincushion. It was a kit, so I stitched the back on it on, I think it's for leather, and it was perforated, so it was easy to stitch. I stitched the back, and I stitched a little pillow inside. So they had great instruction how to put together the little pincushion, and it's like a case, so you just close it. It has a little peg in there, so you just use this, and you have a nice little case which you can use in your stitching box. I will put all my 28 needles in there to know that they're in here, and then can use it. So it was start and finish in 2 days, I think. And Wonderland UA, they have all the kits for pincushions with different backs on them. Also, I think magnets and scissor cases and something else. So, oh yeah, and the needle holders. So it could be great gift. but I stitched it for myself, so just to put my needles in one place, because when I use just a pincushion, all my needles, all my needle numbers are together. I don't know which was which, and so yeah, I decided to separate them in different pincushions. And my last start and finish was the kit from Just Another Button company, Home of the Brave, and this is my one and only patriotic stitching for this year, because I don't have it's paradox, but I don't have time to stitch many patriotic patterns, but I have some and I want some on display. But this one was start and finish in one day. This is the series from Just Another Button. I will look at my the series is Needle Print and Play. On their website you can find this kit. So you have perforated paper and a printed background for it, and all the buttons, and you just provide your DMCs. It's 2 colors, so you actually stitch just the banner like here and the phrase, and then you just put the buttons. I think it's really cute, and it's made for standard Mill Hill 6x6 frames, which is great. I will show you in my plans. I have another kit, and I stitched one for Halloween too, and you saw that in my videos. So it's a great like fast finish, and yeah, I like it. Like it. So those were my finishes. Yes, all smalls, but I will show you I stitched a lot on my bigger pieces. So, and I had a model to stitch, so 2 weeks I stitched exclusively on model, and I already sent it to Imaginating, so they have it and they will release it. If you want to see what it is, you can I think they will put it on their website. The name of it is Bluebird Bouquet, and it's a cute folk style in the blue colors. So we'll see. You will see it. I never film my models because I don't know when Imaginating will post this new kit or pattern on their website, so you can find it there. Okay, let's talk about my whips, because it's, yeah, almost all of them are on Q-snaps, because I'm working on them, and I will start with my SALs. They're all up to date, so you can see everything that was released. I will try to show you everything. It's still on Q-snaps, sorry. So this is Extraordinary Birds SAL by Lola Crow Cross Stitch, and I'm up to date for now. The frame and I believe 3 parts were released, so we are working on the bottom of the pattern, and that's what we have. It's a really interesting piece. I'm stitching this on 32 count Ancient by Picture This Plus with all called for DMC. Each part is released like once a week on Friday, so usually in that day I finish the all the part. And so this time I was first who finished it, and Lola Crow mentioned me in their story, which is like kind of fangirl moment for me. I'm not, you know, it's not my goal to finish the release like the first. It was just fun, and I have time to do that, so this one is on time. I am all caught up. I don't know where to put everything because it's a lot, really. Okay, my next SAL is by Maria Quaternion Creations, and this is Burrow Tales SAL, and I'm up to date too. So I stitched, so you probably saw just the owl, so since then I stitched the squirrel and the family of bats, and I think next part in 2 weeks will be here, and we have all the bottom to fill in. This SAL releases once in 2 weeks, so, and it's easy to be up to date because it's just 3 colors of DMC. I'm stitching on 20 count Aida parchment by Fiber on Whim, and yeah, quick and easy, and I really like it. So again, it's 2 of my SALs, and both of them are up to date. Then I stitched on my long dog for a bit. I will show you everything I stitched. Okay, there is 2 men's Morris. There is 2 men's Morris, and I'm stitching on 20 count. I think it's off-white Aida with Turbulence by Dying for Cross Stitch. And okay, I will just rearrange here and put it on the board to show you. Okay, sorry, it is not, I'm not professional, you know. Okay, so everything I stitched last time you saw it, I think I finished this, and everything is new. Everything down is new. So I'm trying to go like a row of pages by row, and for now, so here's the second row of pages ends, and so I'm trying to stitch from left to right, and I'm ambitiously planning to stitch 2025 in here, because I think I will finish it to the end of the year. And this one is almost half of it. It's 43%. So I think it's real for me to stitch it, finish it till the end of the year, especially I'm planning to do the June dog, so it will be my focus piece, but I will tell you about this in my plans. So here is my long dog, and if you don't mind, I will put it back on the Q-snap because yeah, and I'm stitching 1 thread over 1 Aida square. As I already told you, it's 20 count Aida by Zweigert, off-white or antique white, something like that. Okay. And looks like I worked okay, and on all my, okay, here's new start. Let's see, whips. This one makes me work hard. This is Good in Everything by Rosewood Manor. I love this piece. It's a beautiful piece, but how tedious it is for me personally. I'm stitching it on 37 count Russian tea cake by Excess Commodities on these Nerd hoops with the wide circles, and it's really splinty. Look at this, have a splint. Okay, so good and everything. It's really wrinkly. It has hoop marks and whatnot, but I will just show it to you like it is because it's fine. So when you saw it last time, I had all the frays done and I had this tree stitched. This weekend I took it, pulled it out, I stitched all over one insects here, has bees, butterflies and dragonfly. I put all the bottom part in here, all the animals, the beehive and all the tree. So now I have 2 trees from 5 in this bottom row. Oh man, it's I'm so slow. It's my slowest whip for now. But I'm fine. I love this piece so much and I want it on my wall, and of course I will work on it again, especially when this whip survived all my, you know, destashing, all my revising and reimagining my stitching in holes. So it's I will tell you in Thoughts and Stories, which is my new rubric here if you don't know. So yes, I will work on it again, of course, but yeah, it is tedious for me. And I'm stitching 1/2 on 37 count with all called for DMC. If you don't know, this piece has 90 colors of DMC, and it's another thing as I think Carolyn ever told, I think she called Karen Kluba, Karen color change Kluba, something like this. And this is right, but it's beautiful. I will definitely work on it more. So yeah, then I pulled out one of my, I think, oldest whips, but it's really not a lot done of this. This is Ink Circles Clouds over Weirlander, and I'm stitching this on 36 count. I don't know what linen it is. It looks like Latte by XGU, but I'm not sure. And that's what I have. I have just all the alphabet and a bit of the landscape here. So when you saw it last, I think I had 4 letters and the clouds. So I finished all the alphabet and almost finished the landscape. I'm stitching with Vicky Clayton Silks 1/2 on 36 count, and I really like it. I really like this piece, and I will show you how I organized it. So I have a box which has the not just thread organizer but needle organizer on it. It's just 9 colors, but the color changing was killing me, so I used this one. And I think I will use on some others the same concept. I have some Paco organizers for needles, so I just have all the colors on a needle, and if I need the color change, I just pull out the needle and then put it back again. So it has magnets in it, and you can easily put it in there. So that's how I worked on this one. I worked on it just one weekend, so what I need to do with the landscape, I just need to put these trees in there, and then I will have all the interesting motifs in there. I can't wait to stitch on this because landscape was pretty boring to stitch, but I know that Tracy is a genius, so sorry I dropped some. So I put the silks on a floss drops, but I have some more on a spools just to, oops, sorry, I'm just shaking everything. I have too much to show you. Okay, and I pulled out for one day my Elegance of the Orchid by Luca S. It's interesting, but in the Russian-speaking stitching community, they call it Lucas, and here call it Luca S. I don't know which one is correct. We'll use ours, Luca S. I have just some blobs in there. This is 16 count white Aida pre-gridded. I started from the center. I put some white in there. This is all white I think we have in the orchids themselves. And now I decided to color complete as I usually do, so I started those color blobs. So this brown is the one with the most stitches of it, so I started to do color completion because it's full coverage, and I think the color completion is a good tactics for do that. Okay, and now I will show you the fan favorites, because I worked on my fashionable ducks, and I didn't show it in Instagram because I wanted you to, you know, be first to see it. Fashionable Ducks by Golden Hands, Золотые ручки, and I'm stitching this on 32 count Wild Orchid Murano, I think, because I don't want to stitch on Black Aida, because I saw them on this fabric. They're a bit wrinkled, but it's okay. I put this second duck in. Oh, so it's really not easy to stitch so many white and whitish and grayish colors on a duck, but it looks alive, and of course the results are incredible. So the pattern is ideal. They look so good. They look so good. Yeah, I know people are waiting for them. People love them. So I will talk about them, about my plan, like in my plans a bit later. Look at them. Of course, lots of backstitch. And yeah, the next one is with the lots of French knots. So the third one is this one with the has all the French knots in him. Each duck is like 5,000 stitches. So, and yes, Золотые ручки, they give you the digital pattern in Saga, so it's easier to stitch. Once again, beautiful. Okay, those were my whips, and let's talk about my starts. This one should be finished actually soon because it's a gift. My friend has her 30th birthday on 21st of June, So I have to finish this until her birthday. And she chose this as her gift herself. I will show you it in my tablet because it's a digital pattern. Okay, just a sec. I want just to show you not the pattern but the picture. And sometimes it's like I found her and I lost her. Anyway, so it is the Sylph Queen by Sprouting Lupine, and it looks like this. So I started it and I'm trying to finish it till her birthday. I'm stitching it on 28 count. I will see the tag because I don't remember. I know that it's picture this plus 28 count alchemy. And I had the smallest piece, but it fits perfectly with the smallest margin, but I will frame it myself, so I don't care, and I will frame it on a sticky board, so it will not need any margins, bigger margins. So that's what I have. It's 70%. I stitch all the queen herself, and I'm stitching the plants around it. The pattern is great, the colors are fun, but I want to stitch on something else. I will show you in my starts. So it was a start in May and it will be finished in June because I need to frame it before the event. It is on a small frame, and I just unrolled it to show to you. She is cute. It will have a bit of backstitch, not a lot, and I'm happy to use all my stash fabrics because, as you know, I'm shopping my stash for now. If it's something I have to keep up. Okay, let's talk starts, right? Yes. Oh, okay. I had two starts except the queen, Silk Queen, and first was a kit, and this will be a gift too, a gift for my husband. When you see the preview, you will know why. These kits are really, this is an Abris art kit, and I use all the kit materials. They have too much paper in this kit. I want just to show you the picture. So this is the kit from Abris art. They call it a journey into the distance, but I think it's long distant journey is the best translation. And we have a motorcycle, a guy, mountains. So it looks like it looks like Washington State. Okay, we have an eagle here. So yeah, this one is no joke, really. It uses 14 count Aida cream, I think, or beige. It's wrinkly because it's work in progress. And I started to color complete again, and the first and the most, so with the most stitches in it, it was a blend. It is a blend of two colors, as you can see. So I'm color completing. I'm not in a rush. My husband's birthday is in March, so I have plenty of time. But this thing has like 20 blends and 31 color. except blends. So it is pretty much tedious too, but I started it and I'm planning to finish it till my husband's birthday. If I can finish it till Christmas or any other event or date, I will be happy. But I just started it, and I will work on it from time to time, because it's really not an easy kit. Oh, sorry for zipping and unzipping, but I'm struggling here, really. Okay, so this was, and my second start is a shock content, you guys. As you know, I never ever stitched a Blackbird designs, and I actually didn't understand why people are just so hyped about it, why people even say just buy everything Blackbird, because for me it was, well, okay, it's fine, it's like I never found a piece I was in love with, let's say that. And then it was, I think it was Lindy Stitches and her market releases videos, and she showed the book. The book is Gifts of the Season. It's a new one, and I fell in love, but not with this one. This. Yes, here we are. This is Jane Fonda, 1825, and this is the best picture I have, because it's an original, and you don't know how the adaptation will look like. It is overwhelming, it is huge. Yeah, I know that. Give it to me, right? I shopped my stash. I pulled out all the colors I need for it. Not a lot, that's all. Some of them are Weeks Dye Works, some of them are Classic Color, or no, Gentle Arts. Simple Threads, yes, Gentle Arts. So here are the colors. I didn't want this one to look too ancient, too antique. I wanted to have like a more modern version of it, because it's not a reproduction, it's an adaptation, right? I shopped my stash again, and I found a half yard of Tyco by Picture This Plus, 36 count, and I started it. I decided to go page by page. As you can see, the adaptation already looks not like the original. So they changed at least the border. I will show you the differences as I go. So for now, I see that the border is all equal around it. And here Alma is the designer, and she did these rosebuds, I believe. And here will be leaves. So just leaves, no rosebuds in there. So the I think the left and right sides are just leaves, and top and bottom are rosebuds. So we'll see. But I started my first Blackbird. My dog is barking in his sleep, I think. Dorian, it's fine. He's so funny. Okay, so Blackbird. Ooh. I was shocked myself, but for now I like it. We'll see how much will I stitch in June because of plans, but this will be a whip I will work on till the end of the year, and we'll see. For now, it's really the easiest pattern I ever stitched, like simpler, and we'll see how the motifs will go, but for now it's really easy because I stitched more complicated things. And yes, at the end of the video I will show you my sampler wall, and I will go from left to right to for all my stitching there, so you can see my Let Love Rain there. So go and see that after I stop blabbing. Okay, let's talk acquisitions and plans. So let's talk acquisition first, because some of them will be plans. Okay, so as you see, I bought the Blackbird book. I resisted as long as I could. I couldn't. Hands up. It's okay. Mother's Day. I had some gifts from my son and from my husband. From my husband, I got one kit. From my son, I had a pattern and a finishing thing, and another thing I bought myself was a Evliya kit. Okay, I bought this one, the Baltic scroll, because I have Baltic roots. As you maybe know, I was born in St. Petersburg, Russia, and my mother's lane, so my ancestors are from Lithuania. Litva, as we say in Russian. It's a Baltic country, small Baltic country, and a Baltic scroll is, I think, something I can stitch as my authentic thing. So here we go. I bought the kit. She has, I don't know what fabric it is. It looks like, I don't know, like something homemade, but it's not, of course. It will be a cushion, and so it has all the DMCs, and I think it's beautiful. And yes, so all those I will show you. They will be a start, okay? Maybe in June, maybe in July, but probably sooner than later. From my husband, I had another Ivory Sard kit, and it's really Mother's Day themed. It is called Unconditional Love, and there it is. So the full image is in here, and here it's just a look at this. It's a correlation with the Virgin Mary, but of course it's not, because the kid is a girl. But I love the colors. I like everything about it, and it will be a start soon. It's big. It's 40,000 stitches. It's full coverage, and of course I will be not in rush stitching that, but it's beautiful. I probably will switch the 16 count Aida from the kit. It's white, and probably I will switch to Jobelan or Lugana. We'll see. And finally, the gift from my son. I asked him about this pattern because when Teresa Kogot released a Time to Sew pattern, I didn't buy it, because I'm like, okay, but then I realized that it's a series, and I'm a sucker for a good seasonal series. And then A Time to Work was released, and I'm like, oh, I love it, please, please, please. And my son gave to me the pattern and the Chantal's 1-for-1 kit for the display. It is not painted, but I think I will paint it myself. I don't know how to do that. I never did that, so it will be a project by itself, but it will be a start. He bought me the smaller one, so I have to use 40 count, so I will use 20 count Aida. I have half yard of vellum by Picture This Plus 20 count Aida, and I think I will stitch all 4 of them eventually. So we are waiting for autumn and winter, and of course I have to buy a time to sew in spring, but my low buy no buy year will be ended by spring, so I hope I will buy it. So here it is. It will be a start. It could work like a patriotic stitching, of course, but also it's a gardening scene, so, and I'm into gardening, you know, will be a start. So those are all the acquisitions. Let's talk plans. First and foremost, June dog. June dog is a hashtag in Instagram, so you just take your long dog and work on it in June, and I will do it. So my focus piece, so the thing I will stitch the most in June will be my long dog, my 2 men's Morris, because I have some long dogs I want to stitch, but I don't want to have like 3 long dogs on the go. It's, for me, it's too overwhelming, and as you can see, I have lots of big patterns on the go, so no another long dog for me. Another plan, it's my another needle print and play kit, Be the Sunshine. It's the summer one, and here is the floss pack, and I can show you what this needle print and play kit looks like. So you have a pattern, of course I will not show you the pattern. You have the printed background, and you have the perforated paper you will stitch on. And when you put this background under your paper, you can see it, so you can see it like better. In this case, you will stitch Be the Sunshine, a bee itself, and a bit of blue flowers. That's all. Everything else is already printed, so you have a finish like in no time, which I love. And you put all the buttons, and you have a cute little like shelf display finish. This might like another start in June. Then I will work on my whips and on my SALs. I want to stitch another duck on my fashionable ducks. Probably I will not have a model this month, so I can focus on these 2. I'd like to stitch on my my orchids. Probably it will take 1 weekend. Starts everything. Okay, I talked about this, talked about that. Let's talk thoughts and stories, and I have a surprise for you. Okay, so you all know my friend Sabrina from Lady Marmalade and Stitches. If you don't, please go and give her a good watch and show her some love. And she established a new design company, Sweet Lemonade Designs, and she just released her first pattern, and I'm so proud of her. And I just, you know, I think it's a great pattern. The name is I Am Who I Am, and it looks like this. I will bring it closer so you can see the words on it. I like the words, I like the colors, and probably I will start it soon. So Sabrina gave me the pattern, and she wants to give one to one of you. So tell in your comment lemonade, and we will draw the winner, and the winner So will give me their email, and I will give the email to Sabrina, and she will send you her pattern. So I'm so proud of you, my friend. I think this pattern is awesome, and I like that it is more spiritual than, like, you know, just a biblical text. And yes, so I see myself stitching it, and I think you will like it too. So yay to Sabrina. And if you want a copy of this pattern, the PDF, you say lemonade in your comment, and next time I will draw the winner. The rules are the same as for the giveaway with the carcadoon. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, that was my thoughts and stories today about life. You wouldn't believe I don't have time for everything I want to do, and I think it's because I thought that I will have all the time in the world, and I don't. If I long story short, right? But it's okay, and I will show you something. Some people are asked me, what about gardening? I will show you the roses I have in my garden. So I had some today's morning just to show them to you. I have those like orangey, peachy ones, and I have these ones. And it's interesting because this one is white and yellow, but last year they were bright red and with the white stripes. I think it depends on the soil. So yeah, here is my gardening things, some of my roses. I love roses, and now I have these roses from my garden on my desk, and I am so happy about it. Everything else is fine. My husband works a lot as usual. I'm here deep cleaning, destashing, decluttering, trying to do my best to, you know, create a cozy home for us. My son is almost finished with his classes for his third year in the university. I'm so proud of him. He is just, you know, of course he's love of my life. He's my only kid, but yeah, I'm so proud. So what else? Doggies are fine. They're doing great. We are going for hikes with them almost every morning. I returned to the gym. Of course, I am trying to eat clean. So it's a lot a lot of new habits I want to incorporate in my life, and for now I think I'm doing well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for commenting. I like your comments. I read them all. I'm trying to heart them all and answer them all. So if you have any questions, you can reach me on Instagram or by email, and I will try to help you with your question or anything you want to talk about. Okay, you're the best community I ever had, and like stitching wise, and thank you for that. And now I will insert the little video about all my samplers and primitive stitching on the wall, and I hope you like it. So tell me in the comment how you liked it. It definitely has some, you know, place to put some more, so I'm working on it. And yeah, so if you watched till the end, thank you so much, and see you in 1 month. Bye. Okay, today I show you my sampler wall. It's my living room, and we have an open concept, so I have kitchen there, and and my patio door there. So here is all my samplers together. Sampler and I think prim style stitching. Let's start with this centerpiece. This is Let Love Rain by Teresa Kogut. I stitched it, I believe, in 2023. This is 32 count linen. I think it's light taupe or flax. I think it's flax by Zweigart. It's 32 count, and I stitched with all called for DMCs. This one is a forest for a tree, I think, by Ink Circles. It was a retreat piece in 2023 again, and I finished it last year. This is a typical linen 32 count by Atomic Ranch, and all they called for because I had a kit from the retreat. This small sampler is Stitching from the Heart by Wendy, I believe. This is 40 count Winter Moon by Zweigart, and all called for GMC. This is Words of Wisdom by Stony Creek. Again, 32 count. It was called for. It's stitched on Witchelt using all called for because I usually used called for my stitching. Busy Hands by Katy Berrick. It's 40 count again, flex, and called for NPIs. Then we have Plum Street. Sorry for the sirens again. This is Plum Street Labor for Learning. Again, Winter Moon, 40 count, and all called for. Be Kind by Heartstring Samplery. Yeah, and I think small samplers I stitched in 2024, and this one I finished in January 2024 or 2023. Don't remember actually. This one is stitched on 32 count Jack's Fabrics hemp, even with called for fancy floss. Sorry for the shaking. I hope you it's not so easy to film like this. This is Pursuit of Squirrels, as I call it. It's Dog's Declaration by Ink Circles, called for Valdani threads, and 36 count Latte by XGU, if I remember correctly. Not latte, creme brulee. And the last one for now is Rosewood Manor. Oh, Hawthorne Hill Sampler. 28 count Ale by Picture This Plus, and all called for fancy floss. Almost everything I framed myself except two small samplers, Plum Street and Stitching from the Heart. So here is my wall all together again. Thank you for watching.